Hi everyone, this is Harold Ho from haroldho.com here. How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Good. If not, it's okay. We don't always have good days, and not every day is also a bad day. Anyway, welcome to this week's summary video of my blog post, which is asking the right questions in selling. Okay, is sales that challenging? It's going to be all about that. We do have our ups and downs, like I mentioned before, in the course of every week. So does the sales people, those who are involved in sales. They do have their ups and downs. They go around chasing after prospects. They go around chasing after numbers. They go around chasing after sales. That's the most important part of their job. Their area. So it's no exception. Online marketers, you too also have to go about with that. In that process, you have constant contact with your prospects and your clients. Don't you think so? And that constant contact means you have communication. There's two-way communication between you, your prospect, you and your client. And in that communication, what do you communicate about? I'm very sure and very certain. Questions are always asked between you and your prospect. You ask them questions, they ask you questions. You answer them, they answer you. Okay, so it's just like asking the right questions. That is very important, so that we don't waste our time. So there are certain questions that are not so appropriate. Please don't ask them in these ways. It's just like you need to find out something from them, but let's ask it in a more diplomatic, more approachable, more casual manner, so that you do not offend your prospect. So when you do that, when you are asking questions, these sensitive questions, actually the more sensitive question you ask, the information that is sensitive, the more you want to know. It's like this forbidden. If I don't want to tell you how I built my email list, I don't want to share with you how I made 1,000 every day through affiliate marketing. I'm not going to share with you what program I'm using to make all this, and better still, I make something like nearly 30 grand a month. Okay, I'm not going to tell you. The more you hear this, the more you want to know, what is it? What exactly is this guy doing? His email, what is he doing that he can build an email list within a week? He got 1,000 leads. How did he do that? The more you don't want to share, the more people want to find out. The more I want to show you, the more you want to see. Okay, that's how our human tendency is. It's the more sensitive it is, the more you want to see. Okay, so in sales, this is the same. If the information is sensitive, means it's useful. Okay, how are you going to get that? Well, it's simple. In fact, I've blogged this before. It's the rapport and the relationship you build with your list or your prospects, your client. The better you're bonding with your list and your prospects, the easier it is for you to find out all this sensitive and useful information. Okay, the better bonded you are with them, it's easier. That's all. So let me give you some examples of questions that you should not be phrasing them in that way. You need to know, yes, you need to know, but don't ask them in such a way like, what results are you getting from this program, or what results are you getting from your email list building? Instead, try asking them, how is your email list building going? When you ask them what results you are getting from your email list building, or from that product, or from that program, you tend to put some pressure to your prospect or your client. Okay, and it may result in you, yes, getting information still, but not accurate information. Probably they may paint a very bright, glowing picture that, oh yes, the program has done well, he has given me this, that, he has helped me to achieve this and that. and actual fact is that no, it's not. So you're not getting a very accurate picture. By the second way is just the how is your email list going? How is your program that you have going? It's a bit more a casual approach, I must say. That you make your prospect more comfortable. In that process, they will be more honest and would be giving you a more uncensored version of what they are going through and what is not happening for them and what is happening for them. Okay, another one is another question that you should not be asking is what is keeping you at blogging, or what is keeping you at program X or something like that. Instead, try asking them. Many of my clients are focusing on video marketing and Facebook Live. Are you engaging in any of this? Most of my clients are involved in ABC. Are you by any chance taking part or involved in any of this? It's not that cool and effective to ask someone, say, what's keeping them up at this program. It's not a very approachable kind of way of asking. It sounds more like someone senior talking to you, like someone authoritative trying to, put it to you. So when you do that, that product, that what you'll be surprised is that the product, they have or they are currently using the program, they may have certain issues and they may throw you some questions, or some queries that you may not be able to answer, okay, or your product or your program cannot help them to solve it. It's quite embarrassing when that happens. So when you're later the second version of my clients are involved, my prospects, my list, my people are involved in XYZ, are you involved in that also? So you give them the opportunity, kind of how should I say is that if they are experiencing any of these that you have highlighted, perhaps you can ever respond, oh, that's great, the ideal time for you is to solve a problem before you encounter it. That's one way you can help them. Another one is instead, why have you not addressed this issue? Sounds like your boss talking to you. You may want to tone it down to something like, have you tried solving this instead? At least you kind of narrow it down in a sense. Perhaps they have been trying and they have not got into it. They are not able to implement it. What they are trying, the solution is because maybe it's a budget. They do not have it. It's a monetary issue. So at least it gives you a clue, say, where they are and where you stand. Okay? Another question that you should not be asking is just like, what's your budget? Like when you go into some showroom to buy something, what's your budget? It sounds like you are trying to check my wallet, that kind of mentality. You should try asking them to make sure we are of a good fit. Perhaps it'll be good you can give me a guide of your price point, so that at least you come across as not so aggressive, that your prospect or your client will not feel so offended. What's your budget? That kind of this thing. At the same time, you also, you want to find out exactly, do they have the budget or not ultimately, so that you don't waste so much time with them if they actually do not have one. So that let's not waste your time and my time as well. Now, the last one is that instead of asking, do you need this? When do you need this going? When do you need this implemented? Try asking them, say, when do you expect to see desired results or to see applicable outcome? Okay, normally in a sales cycle is that the first stage of a purchase, followed by delivery or installation. Finally, when the timing, when the results of that product, when you implement it, will come about. The last one is the most crucial. You should try and get that out from them so that you work backwards. Whereas your client or prospect, they are more keen in finding out the first two. When you go and buy a car, when can you deliver to me? But you don't really say, how long do I have to use it to see the fuel economy, to see the performance of the car, what it can do. We don't usually. But ideally, you should find that out so that say, where they are in the buying cycle, that it's a guide for you, so that you can determine how to work with them in that area. So these are some of these basics areas that you should avoid, and paraphrase it in a more diplomatic, nicer, polite tone to your prospect. Okay, I come to the end of this week's blog post. I need a favor always from you. Do drop me some feedback, like, were these useful, or perhaps you want to share with me, you may have some other encounter that, I use this phrase, it did work or it did not. Remember, no two prospects, no two clients are the same. So you got to juggle around. Sometimes the way you approach a very, a long time client of yours is a lot easier. You have built the rapport. Whereas this method will not work for somebody new. Okay, certain type of questions you ask from this prospect is okay, but not with another one. So you yourself have to go out there, experience it, make the mistakes, and learn from it, so that you know how to approach the next time, the next prospect. Okay, learn from your mistake. That is the key. So I come to the end of this week's blog post. I will take this opportunity to wish you all a very good week ahead. Take care, stay healthy, and I'll be back again next week. Bye for now. See you.